Hello, I'm George McCraney, DUI and criminal defense attorney with offices in Douglas and Valdosta, Georgia. Today I want to talk about what's the correct order for standardized field sobriety tests to be given in Georgia. Okay? Now remember, standardized field sobriety tests are the tests that you do on the side of the road. Okay, everybody's seen, a car stop on the side of the road and they've got a person out and they're having them do these tests. But what you need to remember is these tests are voluntary in Georgia. You don't have to take these tests, and if you decide to take the standardized field sobriety test, you're giving the government evidence to use against you in court. Okay? But now, the correct order, according to NHTSA, which is the National Highway and Traffic Safety Administration, and they developed these tests, and they're standardized, and the reason they're called standardized tests is because they're standardized in the way that they are given to someone. They have standardized instructions, they have standardized scoring for these tests. Okay? Now the first test is the HGN test. This is the first test that the officer should give you. The HGN is the eye test, where they tell you to stand with your legs straight, your hands by your side, and they want you to follow a stimulus with your eyes and your eyes only. So when they move it all the way over here, they don't want you to turn your head, they want you to keep your head still. All right? That sort of goes against the way most people work. I mean, your human body doesn't want to follow up with your eyes and your eyes only. The human body normally turns your head because your eyes instinctively don't want to go to that part, what's called a deviation. They don't want to go to that angle. So the HGN should be the first test. The second test should be the walk and turn test. Now that's the test where you see the people walking the line. Okay, that's the second test. And the third test they should give you is the one leg stand. All right, that's the correct order of the test. HGN, walk and turn, and one leg stand. Now, usually these tests are followed by what's called a PBT, which is a preliminary breath test. It's a little box they want you to blow into on the side of the road. And usually they tell you to blow, 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 blow until you hear a click. All right, and then they look at that box. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes they give the test first, the handheld PBT first, before they ask you to do any other test. And it shouldn't be given first because the officer would lose the subjective nature of the test. And basically what that means is, let's say that you just left your friend's house and you drank one beer. Okay, you're not under the influence, you drank one beer, but you just left, you get out, and down at the stop sign they have a roadblock. Well, if the officer comes up and says, you've been drinking, you say, I had one beer, he says, you mind blowing in this? You blow in it, and because of residual mouth alcohol, if you got residual mouth alcohol in it, you blow in that PBT, you might blow a 0.15 BAC, okay, almost twice the legal limit. So now the officer says, oh, this person's 0.15, almost twice the legal limit. Let me get them out, let me run through the test. Well, they get you out, they run through the test. Let's say you do the HGN test, the first test. All right, say the officer only sees 2 cues. All right, well, he knows, basically, he's looked at this, he says it's 0.15, this person's over the limit. I must have just missed the other cues, I'm gonna score them higher. Yeah, that sort of, that messes up the way the standardized field sobriety tests are supposed to be given. So the correct order in Georgia for standardized field sobriety is the HGN test, the eye test, the walk and turn, which is where you walk the line, and think about walk the line test. The walk the line test is not designed to measure normal functioning because most people don't walk heel to toe. That's not the way people walk. Okay, and let's quickly talk about the one leg stand. Now the one leg stand, they tell you to stand with your feet together, all right, your hands by your side. They want you to raise 1 foot 6 inches off the ground, all right, keep that toe pointed. They want you to look down at your feet and count by 1,000s, okay? Now think about that. Who stands with their legs locked straight and holds up a foot? That's not normal for a person to do. All right, so these tests don't test normal motor skills, all right, normal balance, normal motor skills. I call them the human Olympics. All right, so remember, if you decide to take these standardized field sobriety tests on the side of the road, and they're completely voluntary, if you decide to do that, you are giving the state evidence to use against you at a trial. Now, if you have any questions about a DUI or a criminal case, in Georgia, feel free to give us a call. You can reach us at 833-927-6227. We'll be glad to help you get the answers that you need to help you answer your questions about a criminal case here. If you have an accident case or something like that, feel free to give us a call. We'll be glad to help you with those as well. Now, if you have any questions, let us know. And I'll tell you what, if you'd like, go on McCraney.com, and if you'd like a copy of my newest book, which is The Truth About Your Georgia Criminal Case, we'll send it to you absolutely free. Just fill out the form. All right? Thank y'all.